What's up guys, today we're going to be doing a $2,000+ Article 1 build. That's right, you heard it, over $2,000. But that's a little bit misleading because it does cost over $2,000 to build, but that's because I live in Europe. So the gun plus all the parts came to almost $2,100, but that includes value added tax, which is sales tax. We got to pay 19%. It's just the cost of doing business of living in Europe. But it doesn't matter. It's still an over $2,000 gun. And you're going like, wow, what could you possibly add to it to make it that expensive? Well, quite a lot, actually. This orange one has been upgraded. I put in a new barrel. I've got the Silent Industry Hopup, the Silent Industry nozzle in it. I've got a Gorilla board and I've got a tank grip on it, which pushes up the price quite substantially on this gun. But it's not even close to being $2,000. So what are we doing to this one to get to that magical $2,000 mark? Well, let's get into it. I'm going to show you what parts I've got for it. So let's talk about the first upgrade. We're going to be adding a tank grip. So this is going to get a tank grip too. I just personally prefer it. It's just more comfortable for me to play like that. And this is the one from Wolverine/Heretic Labs. It's the one that's designed specifically for the Article 1. It's designed for the MTW series, so you can put it on any of those guns. And this is it. Glass reinforced nylon, really sturdy, no 3D printed stuff here. It comes with a Cat 5 regulator, so all in all, 250 euros, so $250 roughly, and you get a really, really good tank grip designed for that. But this isn't extra enough for me. The boys over at Mac Airsoft and Gorilla Airsoft, they do the sweet boards, and Mac Airsoft does some really nice builds out in Italy. They teased something on their Instagram, and I was like, yeah, boy. So I messaged the boys at Gorilla straight away, and they did this for me. This is my little custom MTW MSG grip. This is you. This is the guy she said not to worry about. Emotional, damn it! What is cool about this is not only is it custom made for me, so they try to get the silver as close as possible to the Article 1 silver, and I've gone for red or so accents because this is going to be a silver and red build. But what is really nice about this MSG grip system is it's modular. So right now for the Polar Star, the Storm, and the new Cat 5, they all have different inserts. So you can get a set of inserts. It's only 19 euros more. So this grip is 269 euros without a regulator whatsoever. So you got to add a reg of your choice, which pushes up the price over 400 euros easily because you only have the 3 choices of regulators to use. But this is really sweet. They've also done a magnetic back cap, so very easy to open and close. Very sturdy, doesn't come off that easily, and they've done this really sweet laser engraving for me. So this usually retails, like I said, 269 euros. Insert, usually get one. You can get a set. So there's the set of all of them, which is another 19 euros, but that doesn't even include the regulator yet. So yeah, so let's add that up to our little tally up in the corner. So we're going with that. You can see full aluminium, CNC'd, it's super nice. They've done a really nice job of this. I really, really like this. Tournament lock, of course, so it's double tournament lock, meaning that the back plate, where you need to open it anyway to get to your reg, that is completely locked along with the board that's inside. You can't change the settings then if you're playing with this, which is great. Takes away some of the cheating that some people have been doing. But yeah, that's it for the grip. Let's just pack this bad boy away. I won't be using it for this build, but I do have some other builds that I've got. So I've got an MTW 9 and an MTW billet that I might put it on. So we'll see about that. So let's just move it out of the way. We've got our grip now. Then of course, Ace Tech had to be a Biofrost. Of course also cable, but we've gone for, yeah, nearly died. We've gone for the Biofrost in red. Super nice RGB. You can get that little rainbow stream with the tracers. I thought it was cool. So that's the tracer we're going to be using. This is the stock barrel for the Article 1. It's a 150 millimeter ASG brass barrel. I kind of measured it with my caliper, not really the best caliper, but it was putting it at like 6.05, 6.07-ish range. A little bit larger than I would like, so we're not going to be using this. I have here a custom cut. There's a Lamba 601 barrel. I like their barrels, they're not that expensive. This one wasn't too badly priced. I think I paid like 44 euros for it. Had a custom cut down to 150 millimeters to fit this. And yeah, that's going to be replacing the barrel that we have in it already. So I was going to go with this. This is the Max Speed Trigger, also in red, but the boys at Gorilla Airsoft got hold of me, and when they sent me the grip, they sent me something really sweet too. So I'm not going to be using this. Instead, I'm going to be using this new prototype trigger. This is from Airsoft Technologies. It is designed to work with their board, so with their new MTW Gorilla board. It's an MFCU board, so it runs with magnets, and this is the new trigger that works with it. So it removes the stock trigger that you're going to be using in the Article 1. I'm not too sad about that. It also removes the spring. You're going to get this much softer spring, and it's also got a spring to put a little bit of space between the body and the board, which is nice. It's going to be a really cool thing. So let's see, let me get it out. There we go. That is the trigger. We're going to look at it a little bit more closely. I'm going to do an overhead shot of when we're building this. So trigger, don't know what it's going to cost. According to the guys at Gorilla, it will come paired together with the new MTW board, which is really nice. So you'll get this really sweet trigger, and you're going to get the board together. The board itself is the new MTW board. This one, of course, is a prototype. Still got some of the original pieces here, but yeah, this is the prototype board. I'm going to be putting this in. What the price is, I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, it's going to be coming together as a little combo pack. Trigger, board, sweet. Like, this is just going to be really, really awesome.
Nice.
I think the board is about 180 euros roughly, maybe 179. I'm not too sure yet, but yeah, we're going to be going with this. A Gorilla board, MFCU, so magnetic. So it's just going to be much nicer to set and to use. And also, the software, I love the Gorilla software. Like, it's very basic, but it really gets the job done. And it's so much better than the Spartan board that comes stock in the MTWs and the Article 1. So yeah, Gorilla board. Then, of course, Silent Industries Hopup unit. There's the Alpha unit. I love it. I've got it in my MTWs, and I've got it in this Article 1. I've gone for a red wheel, so that's also pretty cool. Getting a little bit of those red accents. We have the Silent Industry nozzle. This is, of course, for the engine. We're going to be taking out the stock one, the plastic one, and we're going to be replacing it with this two-part one. It's a two-piece one, which is aluminium and plastic. Then we have from Strike Industries, we're going to be removing the mag release, and we're putting in a real steel mag release from Strike Industries. This is going to hopefully not only just look good, it's also going to improve slightly the retention of the mag. Then a couple of little stuff that we're going to be adding. Of course, like the cable here at the back, the yoke between the engine and the upper. I'm going to be adding some red accents. So this is just some cable sleeve. This is from like building PCs, used for building custom power supply cables. So got this. It's in Italian red to make sure that it matches my Italian grip and my Italian board. And then finally,
a few moments later,
a Gen Ace battery. This is one of their smaller ones. It's just so that it takes up a little bit less space in the grip frame. That's about it. And before we forget the bucking, of course. So I've gone for a Bugatti SHP, I think it is.
2,000 years later.
I'm going with an MHP. So I've got the SHP also, but I'm going with an MHP here. There's a 70 degrees. I'm going to go with a bit slightly harder one because when I play outdoors, I like to shoot 45. .45s, it just hops it way better. I'm running the same one in here. Has zero issue if I'm shooting indoor. I'll shoot .25s. Indoor, same Hopup rubber, so the same bucking I'm using in this one, I'm going to use for this one. So that's it. Yo, Future Max here, and yeah, I'm just here to tell you that we've kind of split this video now into two. Well, I've split into two. Basically, it was going to be the kind of parts list and how we got to that magical $2,000, and basically an overhead view of the building of this gun. Just too long. It was coming up to like an hour in the edit, and I was like, no one's going to watch that. So, end of part one. Part two is going to be dropping very, very soon. It's going to be just the build of this gun, which is more for people that just want to see the technical side of how we take the gun apart and what we did and how we upgraded it. So how to build the parts back into this gun. So like and subscribe, come back, watch another video. It's going to be fun. So just join us for the next one. It's going to be a nice one. Peace out.